Thanks, man. Where we going?
We get that we shit from.
À sa sortie en 1971, Sweetback, Baadasssss marque une date capitale dans l'histoire du cinéma américain. Premier film noir révolutionnaire, source de la culture hip-hop, modèle pour une nouvelle génération de réalisateurs affranchis, de Spike Lee à Tarantino, Sweetback est également le premier succès commercial du cinéma indépendant et rapporte à son auteur près de 10 millions de dollars. 40 ans après, Melvin van Peebles, qui fut simultanément réalisateur, producteur, compositeur et acteur principal du film, transpose son œuvre sur les planches et met en scène une version opéra qui mobilisera pendant près de 2 mois une trentaine de musiciens, danseurs et comédiens. Ce documentaire est le témoin de cette recréation.
Sweetback was the first black movie where the hero didn't die.
Melvin's film is still a pretty shocking film when you see it now. It's really shocking because of just the political daring of it, the transgressive nature of it.
This music and this kind of cinema actually is, to me, it's as much a forefather of hip-hop.
Who knows what black cinema would have been without this piece of work?
The World Trade Center used to be right there. And right where that building right there, behind it, there were the 2 towers. And I saw the whole thing happen from here. Yeah. This is a great view, but sometimes you get to see maybe things that you wish you hadn't seen.
Check it out. You got some rice.
I live in Paris. I live in here, where I'm working now in New York, and I live in Los Angeles. But my real home is wherever my wallet is. I feel at home.
Come on and cook with me. Yeah. It's Abidjan.
Quels seraient vos 3 vœux?
Gagner.
Gagner quoi?
N'importe quoi. Je veux pas le présent, quoi. I just want to win.
I show it wild. Now, hold it steady right there, little girl. Let me turn up your fire. Now look at baby.
Qu'est-ce qui vous reste à gagner?
Je peux pas le dire parce que peut-être son mari va regarder ça. Non. I see.
Yeah. It's Abidjan.
If you were 30 years old today, would you do Sweetback again?
I am 30 years old.
Yeah. Now, add a little pepper, baby. Sugar a tiny taste.
The idea for making Sweetback an opera was when I was approached by this magnificent group called Burnt Sugar, and they asked me if I would present it as an opera. And I jumped at the chance, but something seemed very familiar to me. And I realized, 40 years ago, that when I first did the album for the movie Sweetback, that on the album cover it says Sweetback, an opera. I always had envisioned, dreamed of doing Sweetback as an opera. And so the festival there in Paris gave me the opportunity to bring a dream that I had for many years to fruition.
Le côté opéra donne une dimension universelle à Sweetback Baadasssss. Ça donne aussi une plus grande importance au sujet traité. C'est-à-dire que le sujet traité est quand même la dignité, l'accession à la dignité par Sweetback, et donc qui symbolise à lui seul le peuple noir. Et quelque part, là, c'est un thème presque mythologique, en tous les cas mythique, pour notre société contemporaine qui a été fondée sur l'esclavagisme, le colonialisme et le racisme. Donc le personnage a automatiquement une plus grande portée qu'aurait un personnage de comédie musicale, qui est souvent fondé sur des personnages beaucoup plus anecdotiques, voire divertissantes. Tandis que là, on est quand même dans un spectacle qui associe la décontraction du minstrel show à l'importance mythique de l'opéra.
Come here. Close the door. Close the door.
C'est ça mon problème, c'est ce que je veux voir. Plus haut.
Plus haut, higher.
Higher.
Higher, higher, higher. Okay, that's great.
Ouais, ça fonctionne.
You can lay on the bed, and you pull it to you, and you do your legs up and down that way.
Okay.
I wish I was playing this part, but I couldn't. I'm a little too old.
You ain't at the photographers. You ain't getting your picture taken. Move! Oh, you got a sweet Sweetback.
I'm Karma Johnson. I'm the lady who finds the child Sweetback and takes him to the brothel to meet my friends. And then I initiate him into his sexual prowess that carries him throughout the rest of the show.
Ow! Lord, son! Oh, yeah! Oh, you sure got a Sweetback! What was that?
Oh, Lord Jesus. Honey, I'm telling you, that child, he made me scream.
Scream?
Yeah. I mean, I just took him into my room, give him a little tutoring.
Tutoring?
Yeah, tutoring, show him things.
What kind of thing?
You can't spell cat yourself. Well, I ain't talking like that. Man, woman stuff.
You did what? Hush, let her talk.
I'm telling you, that child didn't need no teaching.
What?
What? My ass is y'all deaf. I'm telling you, the child made me scream. He got himself a Sweetback.
All right now, which of your girls already been meddling with that child, huh? Who's been coaching him on the sly? Showing him stuff he's too young to be learning? Not me. Not I. We never laid a hand on him. Liars, your pants on fire.
Oh, no, they telling the truth. I even asked him. It was his first time.
The truth, we was telling the truth. Ooh, Lord, y'all know what that means. Unnatural.
A fornicating fool.
Unnatural. Now, girls, please. Now, hold your horses there, lady.
Well, for that, I might have to refer you actually to the one who has a hotter sex scene than I do, which is Miss Chelsea over here, who really gets to ride something, you know what I'm saying, in the show. Me, I just get a little silhouette.
Okay.
Thank you for the introduction.
Ain't gonna grow up to be no shiftless lounge. Ain't gonna grow up to be some ignoramus, some kind of fool on a sealer. Just 'cause he was raised in some ho-hop house of ill repute by his daily cousins of the evening. Ain't gonna be no slapjack either. Ain't gonna spend all day on corner leaning on some Lambos neither. He gonna be something. Woman, porter, stevedore, postman, taxi driver, higher. Forget about that small town stuff. Higher. We got a scholar on our head.
Like the song say, a good man is hard to find.
We're not gonna have live sex on the stage, you know what I mean? And no nudity, you know. So it'll all be, you know, pretty simulated in silhouettes, you know. Yeah, there's a couple scenes in that film where you kind of think, like, okay, like they're not just acting up there, man. Yeah.
I'm the Goodbag Fairy Godmother. Yes, the Goodbag Fairy Godmother. Why, didn't you know that all good bakes had fairy godmothers? And I'm here to answer the prayers of a good day.
Si on n'allait pas à le centre du cinéma américain pour eux de décider la classe de le film, la classification, si tu n'allais pas, tu prends un X. Ils te donnent un X automatiquement. Tous les gens qui font les décisions, c'était que des vieux schnooks hommes blancs. Dans la vérité, quand tu dis quelque chose, c'était pas un X, tu veux dire pour les blancs. Parce que ça c'est catastrophique pour une noire jeune d'aller voir tous les films de Tarzan et les autres choses où ils ont fait des idiots, le bambou là, le béni oui oui de temps en temps. Et donc moi j'aimais mieux avaler une ex que de dire d'accord, tu as raison.
Jump up
myself being very out of breath by the end, because it just takes a whole lot of energy, and you want to give a lot of energy to the audience. I'm quite shy about having to do it in front of many people, so that's what makes it a challenge.
Moi, je fais des martial arts et les meilleures choses à faire pour détruire votre ennemi, c'est utiliser son puissance contre lui. Donc, c'est pour ces raisons-là, quand j'ai décidé, je vais faire un héros noir, je fais lui un héros noir qui baise. Déjà, c'est peut être un prêtre ou un professeur, non, un baiseur, c'est ça, ça veut dire. Deuxième, il y a une dame qui n'était pas de couleur. Ben bon, vas-y. Troisième, le chien. Donc, j'ai pris toutes ces trois choses-là et je fais mon héros vaincre toutes ces choses-là. Donc ça s'est changé tout. Ça s'est changé tout.
Hey, Press, we got somebody here who wants to challenge you.
It's your choice. Choose. You win, we're gonna let you go free.
It's your choice, baby. Just name your game. Huh? What's it gonna be, man? Huh? It's gonna be wrestling, knives, bare knuckles. Come on, man. Come on, baby. What's it gonna be?
Name it. Anything. Just name your game.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
My name is Jeremiah Abia, and I'm playing the character of Sweetback.
Come on, feet. Cruise with me. Trouble ain't no place to be.
I mean, you can't have a show called Sweetback without it being an orgasm because, you know, Sweetback is certainly, you know, all about that.
Hold on tight. We're gonna ride tonight.
Riding tonight, riding tonight, riding tonight, woo, riding tonight. Riding tonight, riding tonight, riding tonight, riding tonight. Bring it on! 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 Riding tonight, riding tonight, riding tonight, riding tonight.
We ain't done. We gonna have some fun. I'm moving on up to gear number 2.
What I hope to do with this is to help tear down the old walls. It's not that I'm into wall tearing down. I'm just into being able to do what I do, and there's no requirement that I have to do in a way that people think because of the country it came from, the language it came from, or the color of the people that it came from, that it has to be one way or the other. So there you go.
Arise, O ye downtrodden, arise! The man goes around bragging to the whole world about us, bragging about emancipation, liberty, and equality on our dime. But look around you. Nothing has changed. Look around you. Nothing has changed. 400 years, we still wearing them chains. This is the 70s. 70s coming up, but we still aren't free. Okay, no more back of the bus, but that doesn't mean we're free. We're still in slavery.
You got it, son. Preach, Moo, preach.
You got it, son.
Go ahead.
Like the Bible says, a child will lead us.
What do we want, brothers and sisters? Let me tell you. We want pie.
Pie?
Pie.
Pie.
A piece of the pie. A slice of that sweet old utopian American apple pie. Pie, pie, pie.
Right.
Wrong. A slice of that pie is a goddamn lie. You don't get none, not if you from the ghetto. You don't get no slice of no pie, not if you from the ghetto.
Preach, preach, son, preach.
Rundown schools, half-ass jobs, rundown roads, half-ass garbage collection.
Preach, preach, son, preach.
Our children got to turn to crime if they want to eat. Boys got to push drugs and steal, girls got to walk the street.
Preach, preach, son, preach.
A piece of the pie, a slice of that sweet old utopian American apple pie. Pie, pie, pie.
Right.
Wrong. A slice of that pie is a goddamn lie. You don't get none, not if you from the ghetto. You don't get no slice of no pie, not if you from the ghetto.
Preach, preach, son, preach.
Roaches, bats running the hospitals, animals dig. Jive ass police say human neither, nothing but pigs.
Preach, preach, son, preach.
A piece of the pie, a slice of that sweet old utopian American apple pie.
Still relevant? Do these issues still concern us, even though so much has changed? At the same time, so little has changed, you know? Like, the night before I left, I got pulled over and got 5 tickets, and the cop threw the tickets in my face, in my car window, like, in my face. And I jumped out the car, and then I was thinking, I was like, oh, wait, no. I have to go somewhere tomorrow, so I don't want to go to jail. So, like, definitely, these feelings and these things that happen to black people in the community is still relevant.
All right, why don't you step out over here? Get some fresh air. That's better.
Sweetback is a guy who I think was just kind of living a normal life until he realized the injustice that he saw someone else facing, and decided that he would kind of come out of his own character to to change what he saw. And obviously we're talking about, in this show, racism. He saw another young gentleman being abused by police, and something came up out of him that I don't think he knew existed. And he became, eventually he evolved into someone who was kind of revolutionary.
If they bled your brother, they bled your sister. Yeah,
but it won't bleed me.
No, your brother and your sister too.
Oh, that one, okay.
Yeah.
So your brother and your sister too. How come it took us so long to see how we get us to use each other?
Niggas scared, Sweetback.
Used to be.
The man ain't gonna let you stand tall, brother.
It's not his decision.
You ain't get away on wings, wheels, or steel, Sweetback.
We got feet. I think Sweetback is quite relevant today. I think the same themes that you will see in Sweetback the film have been depicted in the stage show, and in real life, these moments of racial injustice still certainly happen every day.
Come on now. Don't go losing your head. Come on, son. Don't go losing your head.
It is relevant. It'll probably be relevant for all time as far as the struggle of an individual man to, regardless of his upbringing and his circumstances of origin, to where he ends up, and how it's up to you to take control of your life and to make the most of it, and not to use anything as an excuse as to why you can't. Just basically think about why you should.
Écoute les gars, souviens une chose, c'est pas important combien de temps tu es écrasé. C'est important combien de temps tu te lèves. C'est ça. Tant que tu te lèves, tu as une chance de gagner. Il faut le dire, j'en ai marre. C'est tout. Je vais faire quelque chose. C'est ça. C'est ça la clé. Et une fois que tu as dit à ton cœur, à ta âme et ton esprit que c'est ça, tu es déjà gagnante.
Don't go losing your head. Come on now. Don't go losing your head. Oh Lord, what have you done? Oh no, he didn't. Oh yes, he did. Oh no, he didn't. Oh yes, he did. Oh Lord, son, what have you done?
Thanks, man. Where we going?
We? Where you get that we shit from?
Come on, feet. Do your thing.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, feet. Cruise for me. Come on, lad. Come on, run. Come on, feet. Do your thing. Come on, feet. Do your thing.
The thing I appreciate about Melvin is that he gets out of 3 or 4 hours what other people may need 2 days. He's just very conscious of when he's kind of pushed his people to a certain limit too, you know. So I think he'd rather have you come back fresh tomorrow, ready to work, than just burn you to a crisp tonight.
If you just listen to him and just do what he says the first time, you'll figure out it's a lot easier, because then you can add your stuff onto it. Like, he gave me my basic blocking, but he gave me freedom to add to it. So, yeah, so it's not so difficult.
So let's deal with what we've got, how to get it best. Everybody give their best, do whatever you want to, huh? Cool, no problem. Just know what you do.
Much dance in the movie. It was really just Melvin's. I just did whatever Melvin I created whatever Melvin told me to create, pretty much. He told me what he saw and what he wanted. Yeah, and then we just kind of collaborated, and I would bring some stuff in and do some stuff, and he'd say yes or no, and that's how the choreography was born. We were teching for 2 days, you know, like when the show's an hour and a half, and then you're in tech for 12 hours, you know, just for your couple of minutes or for your one song, so on and so forth. So yeah, you need a lot of patience. Right, and so let's vamp back into that. You oughta go out and you better. So that's it there, that's where we gotta catch it. So Leland, if you got that, our first get it, you gotta plant yourself. Like wherever you go, to go and stand still so we could nail that pose. You better go out and you oughta say yeah, yeah, yeah. You're on the other side. Would I make it easier for you to get? You gotta go out and you oughta. Get it? Shit, I missed it. One more time, because I missed mine.
Okay.
You gotta go out and get it. You gotta go out and go. You gotta go out and you oughta say yeah. A birth certificate ain't nothing but a death warrant anyway.
Hold it. Please hold a minute. What is your character doing, Leland? Is he mad? Is he what's he doing?
I feel like he is. I don't feel like he's angry, but he has wisdom and he's serious about it.
Well, that's not projecting that.
Okay.
It's just like I'm a kick-ass motherfucker. That's.
You said that's what it looks like I'm doing. It's like I'm doing.
Yeah.
what you got to lose. A birth ticket ain't nothing but a death warrant anyway. Yeah. You gotta go on and you wanna say yeah. A birth certificate ain't nothing but a death warrant anyway. Yeah. Woo! Listen, the bill ain't good, it just be that way. Instead of sniffing, you better listen to what I say. Hey, cause one thing's certain, that the fine curtain ain't nothing gonna stand in that Grand People's way. A birth certificate ain't nothing but a death warrant anyway. Woo! You gotta go ahead, you oughta say yeah. A birth certificate ain't nothing but a death warrant anyway. Yeah.
You can't see yourself, but it's all in silhouette. That's why you can't back up and wind and move and so forth and such and such. I need you just a little away from the game, but not so close. Please, guys, pay a fucking attention to me. And so we don't have to ask a fucking again, what's going on, Captain? Okay? I don't talk that much. Well, I do, but that's beside the point. Pay attention.
Oh, yeah, that's my middle name now, is Avram Shut the Fuck Up Pfeffer. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's my new middle name because I'm on his radar. And as Greg Tate said, Melvin chose me as the recruit to keep all the other recruits in line, so. Yeah, so I'm taking the arrows for the band, you know. Working with Melvin has been a blast. I mean, the thing about it is he's, you know, I'm a jazz musician. He's like a classic jazz guy. He's all about personality, character, style, individualism, having a point of view, having different perspectives.
One second, they bleed your mama, they bleed your papa, won't bleed you, orchestre, tout le monde qui peut. Everybody who doesn't have a queen says, won't bleed you, and then, okay?
All right. It's like in the classroom when you're trying to get control, and Burnt Sugar is like a bunch of crazy kids, you know? We're very spirited, improvising group. We're great friends, and we crack each other up all the time, so.
What we've been able to bring to it, I think, is just the combination of discipline and experimentation that Burnt Sugar is always engaged in. You know, it's like you have people in this band that pretty much could play with any kind of band, whether it's a improv band or a straight ahead jazz band, and everybody has their own personality. Everybody's really an individual on the instrument, you know, very expressive. So we're able to bring like those elements to it too. That kind of daring typifies what we do. So, you know, it's a nice marriage going on. It's all his music, so, you know, we're just there definitely just to serve the composer, you know. But he gives us so much latitude too in terms of the interpretation.
One thing with music these days, a lot of times when the public sees a piece, it's after it's been rehearsed to death and the musicians almost know it by, almost like as if they're a robot. And really the freshest time that piece occurred was sometime in rehearsal when it just sort of like finally clicked with everyone, and it was like freshly baked bread. Basically, people a lot of times get the bread after it's been 3 weeks old. And if a tour goes for a couple of months, then that bread is really pretty much stale, but you don't really know it. With Burnt Sugar, we, through Butch Morris's conducted improvisations system, we're allowed to create fresh music right there on the spot.
one of my favorites is this thing called memory. It's basically somebody might be playing, or the band might be playing a really interesting kind of arrangement as an ensemble, but I may want to move on to something else, but then return to that. So I'll give them memory 1. That means I want you to store that piece of information, and then say 10 minutes later, I'll give you this cue again, and then I'll do like this, and we'll go back to that particular idea. You know, a lot of these things, I think, you know, they're really about giving a conductor of live musicians the same kind of flexibility that somebody would have with turntables or a sampler, you know. And then you can create this whole mass of sound with the ensemble. So, you know, there's a lot of different things you can use which are very analogous to the way people use samples, the way people use looping and that kind of thing. Yeah. I was watching the film the other day and I realized that we really served the function that cinematography served in the film in terms of being that first kind of artistic contact that a viewer or an audience is going to have with the story. It's really, the cinematography is really your way in, like what you see is your way in. But for the stage version, the fact that you've got this 14-piece live band on stage, you know, that's what's going to be the audience's kind of primary artistic experience. The music is really the storytelling in this version.
Come on, B! Do your thing! Come on, B! Do your thing!
Sweetback it's a traveling thing. It's a pageantry of many, many places, picaresque, as opposed to static. And so there are many, many scenes in this, and that could be a different difficulty for the stage. However, that gave me an opportunity to have to rethink presentations of it. It was quite a difference. Also in Sweetback, the movie, there was 17 minutes and 20 seconds were just movement, cinematic movements that would not translate to the theater. However, I took that opportunity to add other songs, 5 more, 6 more songs, and also to have the orchestra play a fuller score.
When the kids get so grown and so bad, it takes them away from me. And I might have had a Leroy once, but I don't rightly remember. They get so bad and so grown. I might have had a Leroy once, but I don't rightly remember. Make these things for older people, and these kids for the county. It just takes them away from me. I might have had a Leroy once, but I can't rightly remember. And when the kids get bad and older, they usually take them away from me. I might have had a Leroy.
But I don't rightly remember. I just keep these kids for the county, but when the kids start getting grown, they run off for the county. Just come and take them. I might have had a Leroy once, but I don't rightly remember. I just keep them for the county. When they get grown, if they ain't run away, the county just come and take them.
Also, one of the things perhaps unusual, you have just the cast, i.e. the actor-singers, but also each one of the musicians has a role too. So I use everybody.
Melvin's aesthetic is so uniquely his own that you don't even feel intimidated by the fact that there are veteran actors in there, because everybody's got to figure out, like, okay, what am I going to do with this? Because this is not, there's no training that kind of really prepares you for it. Like, this is the school of Melvin van Peebles.
Yes, we can do that.
But it won't bother me. Niggas scared, pretend they don't see.
Just like you, Sweetback.
Finalement, on met quand même une porte à carré d'eau.
We supposed to time this till it's done.
You got to Thomas, Sweetback. They glad your mama. They glad your sister.
People who are genuinely artists like Melvin would create if they had nothing to work with but dirt on the floor. The history of black culture in America is really the history of people making something out of nothing, out of using a disadvantage as an opportunity. Melvin actually told me once, he said there's an upside to racism, which is because people think you're stupid, you can do whatever you want. Certainly in music, it's the most immediate example. I mean, people use poverty as an opportunity to create a language inside of music that had never existed before, that then transformed the world's understanding of what music could be. The first time Louis Armstrong played in Paris, the company that made his trumpet sent engineers down to find out what alterations he had made to the instrument, because they couldn't believe that the sounds that he was making on the trumpet were coming from the same instrument that they had manufactured. So I think some of it is about having cultural confidence, confidence in your own voice. That's what's going to conquer whatever barriers are there, when you actually transform that medium with your own voice. The world's going to sit up and listen because it's something they've never seen or heard before.
Here we are, here we are. We got some here, but we need some more. Here we are, here we are. I say sweet, 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 sweet. I say back, back. Sweetback, Sweetback, Sweetback. Come on, DJ.
La vie, c'est rien qu'un festival que de théâtre de toute façon. The world's all stage anyway. Et tout le monde va chanter ça. Oui. Ah! Bah oui, ça c'est lui. There you go. There you go. Yeah, you can. Yeah. No, that's what here. You hold it like this. You use it like that. But
let's go.
Death carries it,
one,
you know, like this.
A two. A 1, 2, 3. You know the world's on stage. Anyway, you know it. In life's play. So grab yourself a happy part. Grab one with fun and one with heart. We're just actors in life's play. You know the world's on stage. Anyway. Now one dime, one grin. Life's a balloon. You only get out what you put in. Love and laughter is what we're after. After all, it's all that matters. You know the world's all stage. Anyway, you know it's an actor in life's play. So grab yourself a happy part. One with fun and one with heart. We're just actors in life's play. You know the world's all stage. Anyway, now sometimes things just don't go the way you want. It's what you call life, brother. You got to learn to just roll with it. But don't worry, things will turn around. You can only get better sooner or later. The world's all stage. Anyway, just an actor in life's play. Grab yourself a happy part. One with fun, one with heart. Lucky. Heaven knows what makes it all stay around. Lord knows it just all comes crashing down. The world's all stage anyway. No, it's just an actor in life's play. Grab yourself a happy part. One with fun and one with heart. We're just actors in life's play. The world's all stage. Anyway.
Trying to get to this, but to get there and look, we still got a long way to go to even make it better. And we know it's there. So it's just like the start of something. It's not even the end, it's the start of something big. And that's what I'm elated about. Looking forward to the next step, you know?